So okay, so you basically you're going to use this and other tools to create sets of keyword phrases to use in your campaigns, and then SEO on the websites that you build still matters, and the robots need to find certain elements to get a page or post to rank in the search engines. Could you discuss the necessary elements for website meta tags, maybe?
Yes. In fact, back when we first started, there were 5 basic meta tags that we would need on every website in order for the robots to search and help rank your site. And there's the title, there's the description, there are keywords, and what we call the H1 tags, H1 and H2 tags, and then also the words that you give your pictures, the alt tags. And so when we take this website like you have here in front, in fact, this is a way you can do on your competitor sites too. You can have a quick look and see what kind of meta tags they're using. But all you have to do on this is do like a right click and go to page source. And what this does is it brings the actual HTML up of the website. And if you do Command F,
I'm on a PC now. Control F.
okay.
Yeah, there we go. Yep. Control F.
Up in the right-hand corner there is a little bar, search bar. So I want you to type in the word title.
And now it's highlighting title throughout here.
Right. So here you see a title, an affordable dental health plans at the very top there, but you can see how it lights up all of them. But it's that top one that we're looking for. So that's the actual title meta tag right there.
Okay.
And most people, when they build a website, they don't touch those, and 90% of the websites out there have the word home instead of what it's actually called. And this is the will end up being the browser tag too. So the tab at the very top on the search engine will show this as well. So this is one of the main things the bot looks for. As soon as it sees this, then that's how it kind of categorizes where it's going to place it in its algorithms.
Okay, and so say this was a WordPress blog. How would they go about changing this tag, this title?
In the WordPress blog, then they would go into the back door when they log in as an admin, and then there's a set of tools in there where they can link into it and change what the title says, and it's usually the main title and then the description are the two that they can put together as well as the keywords.
So the settings, yeah, and then okay. So what are the other big ones in here that
the next one? Go ahead and type in description.
Okay. Here it is. It's probably a little small for you to see.
I can see it. So this is the actual. If it ranks properly, when you look on a website search, the title is what shows at the top, and then the description is what shows underneath it. When you're using a search engine, that's where the title and the description come from, and you have, I believe it's 174 characters in the description, and you have like 67 characters in the title that the robots will scrape.
Some people like to say that SEO is dead, and you know, I mean, that's ridiculous. But the thing is, I think it is less important that you keyword stuff and make things more readable. Do you agree with that?
Yes, and the Google bots are getting more sophisticated with LSI, or latent semantic indexing, where it makes sure that the website, what it looks like, what it shows, what it talks about is all the same thing. So if you were selling oranges but you wanted to disguise your website as a web, then it's going to be able to sort that out. So the more you can keyword stuff or use your keywords and keyword phrases throughout your website, the better it's going to rank, and the more content that you can put on there with those keywords.
Okay, what's the next one?
The next one's going to be keywords. And back in the day, that was the big one. I mean, the bots would go to keywords, and then that's what it would rank for. So people would put tons of keywords in there. In fact, if you're in a business and you go to your competition, and you look at their keywords, you'll probably find 100 keywords in there, but the bots usually only go for the first 7 or 8 keywords now. So that's really all the further out you have to go.
And I've been doing website critiques and going in and looking and people will try and put in 100 cities, things like that, and that's just not going to work anymore. That stuff is done. And so here we have dental plans, which is not a good way to do this either, because dental plans on here is the only one that they need for that whole series.
Yeah, and that used to be the old, the misspellings or the lack of spaces and things like that. That was kind of the old keyword planning on that too.
All right. Okay. So basically, this gives you the opportunity to put a lot more keyword phrases in here than he has. He's really missing quite a bit here. Okay. What's the next one?
H1. Capital H and the number 1.
Capital H.
Or it could be small. It'll still pull it up.
Okay, there it is. This is the header tag, right?
Yep. And that's kind of the next big one that it looks for. And it might be on this one. It might be on the post. So I don't know if it's down further.
Affordable dental plans.
Yeah, there we go. There it is. So this is what's great about blog posts, like a WordPress blog site, is you can create posts, and all of your blog posts come with their own H1s. But that's kind of the next important one. So why
don't you back up and explain that a little bit? So if you're in a WordPress blog, how does this help, having this tag correctly set up?
So you were talking about how that person was stuffing all of the different cities into the keywords. Mm-hmm. A WordPress blog allows you to have a website that has a stable front to it, and then you can begin writing articles or posts, and you can title each of those posts with all of your keywords. So for instance, this says affordable dental plans, but you can also it could be called affordable dental plans in Alaska, and then it'll start ranking well for that keyword phrase in that state or your city. So if you're in a tri-city area, you can create blog posts, and they're standalone, so they'll actually show up in the search engines all by themselves instead of just the website showing up. That post itself will show up, and people will click on it, read the post, and then they'll already be in your website.
So the big benefit of a WordPress blog is that you can create posts with the different H1 tags in each post showing up as the H1 tag that the bots look for. Am I getting that right?
That's correct.
Okay. So what's the next one?
The next one we're going to do is ALT, alt tag. We'll see if there's any photos that are. What's important about this is you can see when people add pictures to their websites, it might just be the code name for the picture, like sunset JPEG or man with dog PNG. And it's really important to make sure that you go in and you change those, just even renaming them when you upload them to the site, and that's really important. And those will also have ranking abilities too. That's the other thing that one of the other things that the bot shows.
Okay, let's move on before we put them all to sleep, Doc.
Yep, I know. There's the technical part. That's the geek side.